So we're now going to move on to the next module, and we're going to look at the periodic table in more detail. So this is going to link very much to what you've been doing in your other lessons, where you've been looking at electron structure and the structure and bonding across the periodic table. So this is a very, very simplistic picture of the periodic table. We know that the periodic table is divided into columns and rows. So what would be that column there? What would I call this? I would call that a group. Brilliant. And we're going to spend the next couple of sections looking at two groups in particular. Today, and for the next couple of lessons, we're going to actually look at these rows going across there. What's the posh word for one of these rows? We call this a period. Brilliant. Now this topic, periodicity, is linked to what we call trends across the period. So the key thing, what is periodicity? Periodicity, now this is a really good definition that you need to learn because it comes up on papers and you all know what it means, but you just don't get the correct terminology. It's a repeating pattern. So periodicity is a repeating pattern across different periods. Fine and dandy, but what on earth am I talking about? Well, okay, let's have a look. What period? That's group 1, so that one would be group 1. This row here, oh, I forgot helium. There. That is period 1. This one would be period 2, and this next one is period 3. We are going to look at the trends that we see as we go across period 2 and period 3. Periodicity is saying if I see a trend happen across this period, I will see the same trend across this period. So if something increases, some property increases as I go from lithium to neon, there, I would see the same trend as I go from sodium to argon there. And we're going to look at some trends. So this is really, really easy peasy stuff. It's nothing too complicated, so don't panic. And a lot of it will link in with what we've done previously.